Hey guys, it's Connor. Yeah, not Aiden, just Connor this time. I know Aiden just released his own video.
Yeah, I'm wearing Pook's merch. Are you wearing Pook's merch? I don't think so. Get on my level.
I'm probably gonna post this Friday, hopefully. Do I? Connor? Aiden and Connor? Yeah, I'm stealing Aiden's bit, because it's funny when I do. Anyways, so this video I wanted to talk about Jesus Revolution. Oh, shoot. I already did this video once, just a few seconds ago, and I was like, I went off topic a lot. Like, I would get to a point and I'd start talking more. Anyways, I'm just gonna get right into it this time and actually do a better job. So basically, this movie, Jesus Revolution, is about the 60s movement, the Jesus movement in the 60s. About how, like, you know, a lot of the hippies, instead of getting high, like horrible people.
Bruh.
Sorry, I'm just kidding. But instead of getting high, they turn to God instead, which you guys should do if you're watching, and you haven't already. Basically about how it started, who started it, and how, like, what it took to start it. And it's a really good movie from like a viewer standpoint, like a non-biased, because I don't just love this movie because it's a Christian movie. From a viewer standpoint, from a movie critic who's 100% right, and I am very professional. Sorry. The cinematography was great. I love the actors. Like, I feel like it was well casted. The actors did great. The actresses did great. Actors and actresses did amazing. I thought they all acted very well. There was not a performance in the movie I was just like, it kind of sucked. Wow, that was a horrible actor. They all did really good. They all did really good. And they were good actors. There was one actor from The Kissing Booth, the little brother, and the guy from The Chosen, Jesus from The Chosen. But he wasn't Jesus in the movie. It's far from it. He did amazing. Oh my gosh, his performance. Oh, his performance. I literally loved it. He's a great actor. It starts out, with Greg Laurie. He's a pastor right now. He's pretty big. He's really big. Basically, it's about his life, how he became where he was. It's about the Jesus movement and how it started, but also about Greg Laurie, how he started out as a pastor, because he was very well involved with, growing and stuff, like the church growing. So it's basically about how it starts with Chuck, the pastor at a small church that's dying, dwindling, and not many people are going anywhere, and their doors are closed. Like, they don't really allow outsiders, really. And then even Chuck was like, those darn hippies, they're just dumb. They're dumb. A bunch of drug addicts, blah, blah, blah. And then his daughter brings him Lonnie, because she just finds him walking to their city. So Lonnie talks to Chuck, and he's just basically, he's just doing the best he can. He's like, hey man, your door's closed. They should be open. And Chuck's just like, you're right. You're gosh darn right. And then boom, Lonnie preaching the next Sunday. It's pretty amazing, all that. And that's just the beginning of the movie. I'm not gonna keep going into the movie. I don't want to spoil any of it. So it's just how Greg Laurie got into the church, how he got involved with everything, and then he first gets into the hippie movement with getting high.
Hey yo!
I think that he doesn't get high anymore because then he loves Jesus. But then, so I was about to check my phone because I think it's about to die. Yeah, I'm recording my phone. I'm not wait. Noah. Hope you're enjoying the video, bud. Noah's our #1 fan. Anyways, it just goes into the struggles about, a church growing so fast, like getting so big and so fast. It shows the struggles of them, what the church goes through, and it shows what that can do to your ego. As Lonnie, he struggles with that a little bit in the movie. Won't go too in depth. It's just really good. How they do that, and how like what like I guess like I just love how they dealt with that. And then go into other things, how because like so with Lonnie and everything, and like what was happening to him, and like his flaws start seeping through, and then they start realizing it, and then nothing like yeah. Anyways, Lonnie's not gay, by the way. He's not gay. Okay, that's all I'm saying. He's not. I've heard about people trying to say he's gay, but he's not. Okay, he's just not. He's a straight white male. You know, the perfect breed. This is not really spoiled because it's at the beginning of the movie when Chuck realizes that he's you know, he like these even though they're hippies, they're different from him. They're so different and very informal. He just comes to realize he's like, oh, these are still God's people, and I need to welcome them in arms. And then he's just like, he's smiling, and I'm just like, man, that got me, dude. It's not a lot of Christians like that nowadays. We'll get to that later. Anyways, so it happens with Chuck. I don't know why I brought that up, but I did because it was a good moment in the movie. And then you know, it just shows about like you know, Greg. You know, he gets an amazing opportunity to do something. He does it. Things just start falling apart, but things build up again because you know you gotta have some bad things in the movie. Like you know, that's just what makes a good movie. So it's not a spoiler. Obviously, there's gonna be some like something bad that happens. That's what makes a good movie. I'm not gonna say what it was. I'm not gonna get that on me. I'm not a spoiler. But anyways, what was the movie? I think I did really bad at explaining it. But I guess if you really want to understand what the movie's about and you know see the full picture, I guess you have to just go see it. I don't know, crazy idea. I just love the message, and its message is so amazing. The message of, you know, we need to, as Christians and as just a society, we need to be more open arms to everyone, no matter what it is. And I know so many people are thinking like, well, you sure about that or about this? Yes, that's how Jesus was. Jesus didn't go preach to the righteous; he preached for everyone. And I saw that in another video. Actually, there's a video about this, and I'm not copying it. So what do you mean? I'm gonna put the link in the description. It's another great video about this, but I don't want to talk about myself. Anyways, so it's just I love the message of like just because someone's different, they don't believe in what you believe, they didn't vote for who you voted for, they still need to hear the gospel, just like anyone else. Just like you needed to hear the gospel, just like I needed to hear the gospel, so do they. Everyone needs to hear the gospel, not just the good people of the world, even the bad people, even Jeffrey Dahmer. But the movie, how it just pushes people to take the steps to understand where people are at, understand where they come from, understand why they believe what they believe, and then sharing the gospel with them. It's not about who deserves it and who doesn't, because no one deserves it. Because as we see in Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and all have fallen short of the glory of God. That's not just the bad people. That's not just the good people. It's every people. That's just the truth. That's just the truth of it, baby. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. And that's everyone, not those who, you know, are good. I don't really have a lot of lists of what makes a good person or a good Christian, but you know what I mean. As Christians, we need to stop being selfish with the word and give to those who we don't think deserve it, or those who you don't think would ever hear it, because, you know, I understand how hard that is to tell someone who you know will never take it seriously that, hey man, go to church Sunday, man, it'd be awesome. Because, you know, I've done that like twice. I know it's not a lot, and we could all be better, right? Don't look at me, I get it. I just twice. Twice. Listen, I don't care if you did it 100 times, you can still do it more. And yeah, that's like basically the message of the movie, and I love that. I love that so much. And so I challenge you guys. I challenge you viewers, you Christian viewers and you non-Christian viewers. If you're a Christian viewer, I challenge you to go to school tomorrow, go to work tomorrow, whatever you do tomorrow. And if you see someone who you think would never, ever take the gospel seriously, ask them about it. You know, spread the gospel, invite them to church. If you're not a Christian, listen to those people who want to tell you about the gospel. Give it a chance. Don't knock it till you try it. And if you have done it before and you just don't like it, try it again. Go to church again. Oh, one more time. You know, what's one time gonna hurt? Just give it a chance. So yeah, that's basically all I gotta say about the movie and about Christians and all that. Just, be more welcoming with those who believe in different things than you. Give them a chance, no matter what it is. So, yeah. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys next time.
Feeling too cold, Ice Cube. I'm on a roll, Dice Cube. 10 deep when I roll, I'd invite you. But the click's full, they gon' slide through. The neck is on froze, Cuban link. Shawty look good, gave her a wink. Said I wouldn't last, gave me a week. That made me laugh, had me weak. Ha ha ha, she a freak. Oh ta-da, look at me. Creme de la creme, that's me. Best of the best, c'est la vie.